So on the previous video, we discussed the broken cable, kind of what happened, and then we started taking the bike apart to do the repair. When I finished recording, we didn't get to finish the recording there on the repair because some people showed up that did not want to be on camera, and I wanted to respect their wishes, and so we went on ahead and finished the job there. But I want to kind of catch you guys up on what we did. So let's get to it. So we disconnected, or you guys saw the cable that was sticking out right here. So we go down here and loosen this up from here and disconnected it from down here. Let me show you guys what we got going on. So we disconnected this right here, or we loosened it. So this was up pretty good on the old one. We loosened it down, got a lot of slack, and removed this cable from here. Then we came back, and what we did when we came back was the tank was off. So we just fished the new line all the way through right here, and pretty much the way the old line went and curved in, it came back out right here. So what we did to fix this and make this right was first we took the handle, and you just want to take this piece right here and screw it all the way to the top. You want to take your nuts down here and screw them all the way to the top. So that reduces any slack in the actual insulated cable, the external cable. So after you do all that, we connected up the handle up here. And then down here, it would not reach. So that was something I had to try to figure out. It was like an inch too short, half inch too short of just reaching this. No matter how much I pushed up on it, it was still about a half inch short. What you got to do for that, let me show you guys. So we'll get you in kind of real close here. What you got to do here to give yourself more working space. So if you're changing this out on a 800 Suzuki Intruder or Boulevard, and you put a new cable on and it's too short and it won't reach, here's what you got to do. Because this right here is your actual clutch adjuster for the actual clutch itself. Let me show you guys. So we'll get you in kind of real close here. What you got to do here to give yourself more working space. So if you're changing this out on a 800 Suzuki Intruder or Boulevard, and you put a new cable on and it's too short and it won't reach, here's what you got to do. Because this right here is your actual clutch adjuster for the actual clutch itself. And these are going to be your adjustments for your clutch cable, right? You got two adjustments for your clutch cable and a clutch adjustment right here. So what you got to do here, guys, is just the same way you would as if you're adjusting your clutch. This is something you do when you put a new clutch cable on anyway. So, and then typically as the clutch wears, you will adjust it here and then up here. Mostly up here. And then when you run out of room back here, you come back here and you readjust, pull the slack out up here and start all over until your cord is stretched out too far or until it breaks like mine. And how you do this is this guy right here. So you got a flathead screwdriver right here, and you've got a 10 millimeter nut right there. So what you do is you break the nut loose, right? Break that nut loose and hold that wrench there. And then you're going to just turn it counterclockwise. And that's going to lift that arm up until you can connect your cable. When you connect your cable and you're done, you're going to turn it. Make sure that nut does not tighten as you turn this, because then it'll mess you up. So just kind of hold that nut loose in one spot. And you're going to turn your screwdriver back clockwise till you feel just a little bit of resistance, Once you feel that resistance, give it a quarter turn back, and boom, you're good to go. You're done. And then you're going to put your cover right here back on. You're going to put this cover back on, and then put your glove box back together. And that's it. Don't forget, this guy right here, guys, is an 8mm. If you've got an 8mm wrench in your tool bag, that'll work, except the only problem is this one right here, your wrench is not going to fit in that hole. So I've got a little 8mm socket, little extension, and this little guy that I have added to my bag for that one screw. And okay, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for the day. As far as this little repair was done, hope you guys learned something. I know I sure did. First time doing this on a bike. Everything I'm doing to this bike and everything you guys have watched me do is my first time doing any of it on any kind of motorcycle. So there we go. So that's done. It's done right. Everything is good. I did have my slack in there and I just messed it up. But anyway, I'm gonna go in there and adjust that. But 2/4 in here. Put 2/4 in there and then adjust your thing. That's what I'm fixing to do. I forgot to do that while I was showing you guys. But yeah, I'm gonna put 2/4 in there. I'm gonna come back, loosen that up, put 2/4 in there, and then readjust it, because you want to have a little bit of slack in your clutch cable. You don't want it to close all the way. You want to have about, it says 4mm is what they're saying. So that's about the width of 2/4 or a nickel maybe. So there you go, guys. All right, we'll catch you on the next video. God bless. Have a wonderful day.